Hi students, today we're going to talk about Beowulf Part 2. We're going to focus on the Grendel. This is Candy Hurst. So the first thing we need to understand is there are dichotomies in literature. A dichotomy is when everything fits into one of two categories. Things are either good and they're super good, or things are bad and they're super bad. Beowulf was set up like it's a dichotomy. And so we have good, yay, the Vikings are good. And then we have bad, Grendel is bad. But there are also trichotomies in literature. Trichotomies are where there is a third category where this may be good or bad or both. So good, I am good, they are bad. They are evil, I am saintly. They do not believe what I believe, therefore they are evil. Then there's bad over here. It is very subjective. It is often dependent on the laws of the land or the laws of the ruling party or monarch in the land. And then there's the neutral area. And they are good and I am good. It is circumstantial to situations. It is very objective, and all variables must be considered at all times. This particular video talks about who the Grendel may have been. It is about Europe and it is about long houses. It's a few minutes long, but I would like you to take a minute and look at it. This is evidence of cave paintings, and they're very pretty. And this is the way that we know that early people in Europe especially were able to record what they were thinking. And then this is Utsi. Utsi actually comes from an area that is very close to where the Vikings settled. He was found in the Alps, and it's very cool what happened to him. He was murdered. And so it's an actual video about his murder and about how old he is. And he actually represents something that I think the Grendel may have looked very close to this. This is stone tools. Stone Age tools were made from easily available byproducts of hunting and gathering, like antlers and rocks and woods and sinew. This is going to show you how to do flint knapping. It's very interesting. Please be careful if you plan on flint knapping. Just a heads up, you will need safety goggles, and if you do it with obsidian, it gets very, very, very sharp. This is about early horses. This is the tarpan, and they're Eurasian wild horses. They roamed all over Europe and Asia, and it's really cute. It's really cool because they were like in the forests of Europe until just a couple of hundred years ago. If the Grendel did need ponies to haul off all that man meat, this is probably what those ponies looked like. Early interactions. Now this is where it gets a little sticky. The Vikings spread. There was little or no record of early interactions with anything but monsters and beasts. Browse through this article and see the places where the cave paintings are recorded, artifacts are prevalent, and the interactions of modern man and early people. I've given you two really, really cool little articles here, and you just click on them. There's the hyperlink. You open them up and you look at them. So what do you think? Is it plausible that early people and Vikings experienced encounters? Plausible means, is it possible? How does the actual manuscript of Beowulf prove the existence of these encounters? And using evidence-based close reading, how could we focus on these areas of discovery to prove this academically and objectively? One more word about dichotomy versus trichotomy. Is there enough evidence to cast a shadow of a doubt on the idea of Grendel being one monster? That is a subjective question. But consider the evidence. Think about it. There are your references for further exploration. And I certainly hope that you enjoyed this.